Okay, match is getting started. The first Sunday match, round 6 in this Ascension tournament. And the one round where it really gets difficult, you see those names. We have 32 players on the server, and I need to get top 12, so I need to be not just in the top 50%, I need to be even better than that. It sounds doable. The point system, and we start with this map. The point system and so on, it can work in my favor, but doesn't need to. The people are just very, very good overall. It's of course now not so nice to see. This is actually now also the only map I didn't practice today. But I thought, like, can I really practice this? I can only go safe because I always die if I go a little bit faster. So people will make mistakes. The thing is, also for many other people, this is getting very tight and they feel pressure and they feel like they might need to risk. So many players might actually risk a bit more and make mistakes. Maybe I can take advantage from that. I want to finish rounds like this here. This warm-up round isn't very fast, but it is at least something that I finished. so that would be okay to finish like that. Gonna go safe here. No. Yeah, 12th place. Stop the count. Stop the count. Naja, you will quickly see that the point system, of course, still matters a little bit. It depends always where my consistency will bring me, on which positions. 34 points is not much more than what people get that full crash around. But I lose over 60 points to whoever gets first, so yeah. I will need some time until I reach the points that Kosa has with one single round. So for the consistency you need better positions, yeah. 12 is there not enough. Aye. I don't know why that always happens, this landing. I don't know how I can avoid that. Because due to the reactor boost, it's fucking up my one almost completely. That's a bit wide. Very slow ending. Lost the position to Tankron. But to be honest, this map here is kind of damage control for me. This is not a map where I think that I could score super good. I want to kinda score okayish. I don't even know like my pace if I would risk. There were a lot of 50-second times in front. I mean, to be honest, I could also do it a bit better than this. Lost now a lot in the starts transition. Almost touching this platform there. It's again not great. But okay, another 14th place. We take that. Yeah, we take some points. It isn't great. It's not the best points. I definitely can drive that also faster, but when I think of yesterday's match, I didn't survive a single lap here. when I tried to go fast, when I knew I need some big points, I didn't survive anything on it. So far it's very close. Was close. Unfortunate. Doesn't even matter too much, I guess. But I want to finish. What the heck is this landing? I really don't get it. How can I avoid that shit? At least in this round it doesn't really matter that I failed that. At least I survived 3 rounds. Not fast, but I survived. People will finish now. I will also finish. It's the most important thing. I think the position will not even matter, probably we get kind of the same points. Just finishing that with 5 points. Yeah, a lot of people get 5 points. Even Thomas Schauber was 2 positions ahead of me, got 5. Yeah, the last round was of course shit. But we have this map over. Yeah. This is exactly the combination of maps why I went from the winner into the loser bracket. Yeah, this is exactly the combination of the 2 maps why I am here. And I kinda know which map is also coming up. We didn't play one map, because it's not 10 maps, it's 11 maps. We didn't play one map in the last 2 matches, yeah. And that map is surely coming up. And that map is not a strength as well. So we have then 3 bad maps for me, which might make it then a little bit tough, actually. It might actually get a bit tough there. Like, it's of course map dependent, but it means if I survive, yeah, then I would have actually decent maps next round. So full focus, maybe I get a chance next round. Because it can only help to not have this map, for example, next round, and not have the reactor boost map next round. I only need to survive this loser bracket match here. Okay. That's close. Also, every little bit matters here. some people will score good points now that didn't score well on the first map. I have some typical players now in the top places, with Pack, with Kappa, and these players, of course, try to get their points on this map, and it will be then difficult to catch up. I'll start my first slide too early. Oof! Okay, didn't even win positions. Ahead of Tween. Yeah, struggling of course here to get any good points. All the players there in the top 8, for example, try 56.6 is what you need to get top 8. This is a level that, yeah, I never trained it, this map. I focused in my bit amount of training, I focused more on the weird parts of other tracks. I did consistent. I did my job. But it's important to do my job in the rounds where actually points are possible. You see that the gap to the 10th place is already over 100 points. So I'm over a round away from top 10. I didn't look at what top 12 is. I don't want to get distracted too much by that. That's an interesting map for me. Now the big question for me is, however, it comes now already as third map. The big question for me is, do I have to go for the cut or not? Do I have to go for the cut or not? I practiced Granati's line a little bit earlier, and it might be the match where I just have to try it. Yeah, might be. I always scored good on this map because I didn't go for the cut, and because of the map itself. But we might be here in a scenario where it's my only chance, maybe. Yeah, that's like still the question. The thing is, I can always go for it, and when I think I don't have enough speed, then I abort it. That's at least possible. But what Kanadi also didn't understand is why people are so good in the start. Like, what the heck was bad in my start that I'm only 12th? I of course mainly saw Kanadi's lines and learned from them, and they were slow in the beginning, seemingly. So I don't know what's causing these bad positions. There we go. I fucked it up. Come, finish, 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 finish. Scheiße, ey. It could have been good points. Could have been good points. But I was so afraid of that ice section. Was an easy 5th play, maybe even better, so maybe even better than 5th. Maybe a bit early. I get this one. I released too early. Not enough. Had to try it. Shit. When you look at the times in this round, then I feel like I have to go for the jump because I don't really get these times without the jump. But first round there was a lot possible. Yeah, that's always the issue. It was always a good map for me with going safe, but I guess the going safe wouldn't give me enough points now. Also I would get I would get some points, but not enough. Now, yeah, I'm already in that need to risk it, and that's a shit part. That's a shit moment to be in that. Because on a decent map for me, I'm not scoring then. Should have gotten my points in the first round. Maybe an issue as well that I didn't drive this map today. Besides the end part, because I've had a lot of fails in the other parts of the map. Not surviving them nicely. Kinda easy sections in theory that I failed. We tried again speed-wise. Yeah. Yeah. Last rounds I would have gotten a better position with that. Not much better though. But this is only 10th place now. Also first round, for example, I got 9th with a 135. And first round, if I did this time first round and I had the pace for that, I would have gotten maybe 2nd or something. I would have made a huge difference. So now we actually will look. What is 12th place? Darkwix, and he's actually close to 10th. Also, oof. And if now the map comes up that I think that will definitely be played. Can we get this one? Yeah. This, of course, Granati said it yesterday. When you're ahead, when you're a player that is ahead in the scoreboard, then you like such a map like this one, because nobody will probably get it necessarily 4 times in a row. I get it in a warm-up. Actually super much speed, holy shit. So, like, you can expect that most good players get it maybe 2 times. There might be the one guy that gets it 4 times, but not so likely. Let's say most of the players get this 2 times, but it's very unlikely that I, for example, will get it 4 times. So I can't really catch up too much, even if I get it sometimes. And I'm already happy if I get it 2 times. So, but I would only catch up if I get it now actually all the times. That's probably a bit difficult here. Yeah, it's close, it's on the edge, but of course I have to go. Yes. Oh! Okay. From 2nd to 9th. I didn't expect that there were so many people that made it and are behind me. Look how close that is. 54.6 so often, and I got overtaken by all of them. Like the 57 von Hedra is like right ahead of me. Yeah, I safety ending a little bit because I didn't want to throw away this good position. But I didn't expect so many people to be behind me there. The thing is that I will always lose a bit of time because I decided to not go for the drift through the triangle. Yeah, we'll get it. Now we will definitely know how many people made it. Too many. Unless I'm still behind people that didn't make it. Can you get 56.29? Ah, look at these times. 8th place is 54.3. That must have been such a sick round. Like, imagine you get it, and then you are not even in the top 50% in the round. In such a huge player field. Yeah, also I think you also see what I see. It is not so likely. It is not so likely. The player field is too good, and I had 2 bad maps in the beginning that threw me behind. Of course. That's not enough. Ooh, can I do that? Oh yeah, I had a good gear, the way I drove it. Didn't even need the red boost. Where am I jumping? It always feels like the thing is, the point system is kinda can help me if my consistent position would be a little bit better. But when I ended up on the first map, for example, quite often with like 30 or 28 points or something, then I'm not winning a lot towards the players that full crash. It's just not good enough positions that I get when I get through. So in the end you still need definitely better positions. Okay, let's go. Ah, the last release. Yeah, no. I probably had to release, it's hard to say. Well, that doesn't matter probably. So probably I had to release in order to get around, but I don't know. You see that a lot of people make it every round. Let's actually have a look if there are big names outside of the top 12 together with me. Koso had a good start and actually dropped to out. Tween is behind me. Okay, 1 map to go. I need top positions 4 times. so I have Go risky now. Okay, let's say not really risky on this map, but I go I try to be confident on this track. Yeah, so I go not too early onto the release. Because what else can I do? Yeah. But what can I say? Like, the point system is of course made in a way that, like, if you land exactly in the middle of the pack, like in 50% of the players ahead, 50% behind, you have of course not 50 points out of the 100. Yeah, you are landing kind of further below, and this and then even last place is not 1 point but 5. So and then many positions in the end get these 5 points. So it doesn't even matter where you land. That makes it, of course, an impossible. Yeah, unlucky, but it was kinda obvious with my training. It was just not possible. But yeah, let's try. The last 4 rounds. Let's do something like in the Findurance race earlier today that I participated in, where I tried to make a comeback in the last rounds. What is this? How does that even work? I never had it like that. Yeah. Yeah. Like, you know, these matches when then kinda nothing works. That's one of them. This shit landing that I got. Top 8 was of course again not slow, but with my PB I had shot for definitely 8th place. So it was possible in theory. But in the middle of the lap it looked grim, like my position there was really shit. But I guess that some people crashed the end. That was not the greatest. Let's go fast here. Yeah, I tried. This was all the part that I had to risk. Ah, again on my roof. I kinda want to land on my wheels, of course, and then drive with good speed, but nope. Its round was actually shit, like top points were possible in this round easily. I only had to survive, surprisingly. But not good enough points, also at this point it's probably mathematically already over. But overall that was not the greatest round from the player field. Okay. Yeah. Now that I survive, it is only good enough for that position. Last round I would have been... What would I have been? 5th or something with that? So, who's going out? We have here the battle for top 12. Oh well, by the way, and Xerra are first and second by miles. So we have... he's actually only 9th, wow. He's actually... okay, actually there's a gap between 12 and 13, so it's... a little gap, okay. Gotta slow down there in the landing. I don't know why they are so buggy. Lost all my acceleration there. Ha! My best ending ever. Look at that. From 18th to 2nd! Yo. And me Quattro, who was 13th, wins the round. Sarpi is dropping out. I will actually overtake some, right? With that score. Not Stufts, actually. And they are also staying ahead of me by a little bit. So I got close. Imagine you had to get top 20 to survive. Oh. But yeah, 12th place, 767, 524. There was somewhere a huge gap still. Where I couldn't get in. I'll quickly check if this is still live.
Hi, das machen wir natürlich, so natürlich wie möglich.
Beautiful. Wanna shortly see how it's going. Then I play Cup of the Day. Ah, Finalist. Granati in 3rd, yeah. And now going to that last map, okay. I mean, casting is allowed when you do it in a different language, so it should be allowed to spectate him. Is that split? Yeah, it's okay. Just looks like that. Yeah, yeah, unfortunate, but it was like I needed like my best match here for top 12. It was possible with good maps and then a good performance on my good maps, then yeah, not impossible. Next match, of course, would have been like so unlikely to go through, but it is Finalist mode, and Finalist gives always the chance to come back. Also, some people play them much worse in such a match, so you never know. But it was definitely not easy. It was just like, you see what, 2 bad maps where you can't really score good points, what they do with the momentum. In the first map I did my save thing and I just realized it wasn't enough and I was already behind in points, and then it just continued to go further and further the distance. Got bigger and bigger. So Carl Jr. is finalist here. Hello Aliosi. And Carl Jr. needs to win the round. If he gets the ending like what I had, he could still win. I mean, my ending in the last one was crazy. From 18th to 2nd. Okay, he dies here. Not a big surprise. For Carl Jr. it's bad, he gets finalist and then comes a map change. If this is a bad map for him, he would have big problems now, actually. Anati's bouncing, but he's bouncing towards the finish in 6th place still. He could have gotten a much better position, obviously. Would have been cool to be there on my birthday. But I'm honest, I also didn't practice now since yesterday much more. What I did as practice, that was watching the stream of the VOD from Granadi, because I wanted to see his lines, I wanted to see the times that you need, stuff like that I wanted to see. And I would have used this knowledge for my round 7 match if I reach it. The question for this round 6 match was, it's still a different point systems. Consistent driving is still kinda important, so it was not completely clear. He even takes a low jump there, but Granati got more speed, but it's close now. Also Carl Jr. really did a comeback here in this round. And he will go for it. He has to go for it. Oh my god! 3 seconds! By 3000! What the fuck? Oh my god, and he lost so much time in the start. It's actually only a 1:00.9. I think that's actually not fast. What the fuck happened? That's so unfortunate for Carl Jr. Holy shit. Snow is now also fine. Snow did so well in that one Granati match yesterday, I saw. He kinda deserves it as well. Mata with the legs. They are not going for the ultra cut in this part. Yeah, the ending can easily deny him. Yeah. Finalist mode is so mean. Granati 10 points. 10 points pour Alman. Snow has a bad start. Also a bit struggling with the finalist pressure. I of course don't know what map would come up next. Okay, Carl Jr. had to go super slow here. The thing is, there are a few people ahead, and if they get a good ending, he cannot pass, yeah. But it's also, this ending also gives him the possibility to still win. They can catch up on that ending. They can lose it in front. He will go full speed like I did. And then, if he survives, well... Oh yeah, GG. Deserved. I mean, I want to see Carl Jr. in the last part of Ascension. Yeah, because he just deserves to be there. Imagine someone overtakes him in the leaderboard with prize money earned in Trackmania. It's like then also shit. If Granati harries up now, he could still play Cup of the Day. Actually, we didn't play the map that I expected to come up, so it would have come up next round. I'm speaking of the map with a lot of transitions. We didn't have it in the last 2 rounds either, so it definitely comes up next round. It is of course a very random map with a start. Granati is extremely strong in the castle part I saw in this VOD. The question is still, is just if he is still in contention of winning after he goes over the Zeppelins. That's the question. He spectates Granati at least. This was not slow, but Snow is in first. By a lot. Also Snow wins this if he doesn't get a bump. Or if he doesn't choke. But he can easily get a bump there. He can actually slow down a bit more. Because he has that lead. Wow, he's actually drifting around it? Wow. Okay. Also, he should take it. The finish time isn't too difficult, but Yannick's failed it yesterday in 1 round. There he goes. Snow is through. I'm very sure that even if Granati doesn't make it now, he will surely make it next match. Yeah, I'm very, very confident with that. When is the next match, by the way? Round 7? Does it not say anything there? Or am I blind? I guess they don't really have times for that, it's just right after. I assume. It's kind of funny. My father visited me now both times when Ascension is happening. He was here. Ah, Granati got a bump. More people will catch up. Look at the points. 149, 49, 48, 45. Like how unlucky were they? They all didn't make it in the finalist last round. And now they will come. Not Mother though. Not Mother. Mother I expected of course to be one of the favorites here, but he is not delivering yet. But he will have his finalist chances for sure. We have a lot of finalists now, so it's heating up between everyone. We have Granati in front, but Worker overjumps there. Worker can deny. Worker itself is also now finalist after he got already a good round last time. Granati risking, catching up a lot. This transition matters, and Granati goes ahead! And Granati will qualify right for the cup of the day. GG. I'm gonna join the voice chat already. There are maybe even people like watching. No, there's actually nobody. Oh, okay. I watch this one more round and then I go cup of the day. Oh, Worker has to start. This is a good map for him. He seems to have good starts here. Last time he choked, but he seems to have a good lead. No, only 3/10. Mada coming close. Mada also finalist. Mada crashing. Richie not getting it good. Worker's doing it, and then the match is over. Worker qualifies himself. That's maybe a little bit surprised. I don't know how to rank Worker here, but he makes it direct. GG. So.
Hallo.
Hallo.